For years, I thought that running shoes just really didn't fit my feet properly. I thought there was something wrong with me because my heels kept slipping, which led to hot spots and blisters on the back of my heel, and it was just super uncomfortable. I tried going up in shoe size and down in shoe size. I tried different brands of shoes, different kinds of socks and inserts and everything that you can imagine, which just made those problems worse. And it wasn't until that I started working at a shoe store that I found the magical secret to making all of my shoes fit me perfectly. I'm Coach Morgan, and I'm here to tell you that you do not need to keep buying new shoes to make your shoes fit properly. I am going to show you how today. When I was working at the shoe store, I had a lot of other guests that were coming in and having the same problems as me. You know, their heels kept slipping out of their shoes. They didn't fit right. They just weren't comfortable in their shoes. So one of my other employees that I worked with actually came over and showed me this really cool technique that you can do with your laces to make your shoes fit more snug on the heel so that they don't slip. And I was like, mind blown. How had I gone so long without knowing this crucial piece of information? So this is something that's definitely applicable to all different kinds of runners, no matter what kind of shoes you're wearing. So let's go ahead and put these shoes on so I can show you what I mean. Okay, so once I put my shoe on, what I'm gonna do is give a little tap tap with the heel to make sure that my foot is nice and snug in the back. Then I'm gonna work my way from the front of the shoe all the way up to the top, making sure it's nice and snug. So I pull here, give a little pull inwards, making sure that it's nice and snug. On the same side, as you can see, each time the lace goes in, it's a little hole here. These little holes are actually called eyelets. And a lot of the time, at the top, there's an extra one that we tend to not use, but that's what we're going to do today. So what we're gonna do is this lace that's out on the same side, I'm gonna go ahead and take this and put it through and make a bunny ear on one side. I'm gonna leave myself a little bit of room here. Then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So now I have two little bunny ears here. Then the strings that are out, I'm going to cross them and I'm going to put them through the bunny ears. So one there and one there. Then for this part, I'm going to pull out to the side. I'm gonna get a little tighter here, then I'm gonna pull up and down, kind of working this around so that this hole now becomes flush with my shoe. And that's it. And then I just tie my shoes like normal. There we go. So now my foot feels super snug inside the shoe, and I like a snug fitting shoe because when I am, especially when I'm out on the trails or even when I'm out on the roads, my foot is staying firm inside the shoe. My foot and my shoe are working as one. My foot isn't loosey-goosey moving around inside my shoe. When your foot moves on the inside of your shoe, that's what's gonna cause the blisters and the hot spots. Now we don't want too tight. We want snug. We don't want it so that your toes are crammed up in there and everything feels uncomfortable. This should feel snug. So ever since that day, I have been pretty lucky. I haven't really had any kind of blisters except for when I did my 100-mile race, but that's a different story. Look, I know blisters are no fun, and I know that Coach Holly has had some bad experiences with blisters, but she has found lots of different techniques on how to fix them. So if you really need some help with those blisters, go ahead and check out this video over here. Coach Holly's got your back, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay. Hey. Stop. Stop it. Don't touch it.